JL Beats. We got Kalo. We got Slick Ranger. We got Midnight Special. We got Dexo Beats. We got Cedar Freak. We got Lincoln the Crux. And we got Kid Marvel. It's going to be a top 8, a dope top 8. And it's one beat apiece. So we'll see who. We'll see whoever at the top 2. But salute to all the producers who made it, who were in the battle tonight. A lot of first timers, first time on the platform. We got 4 first time producers in the top 8. So 4 producers are in the top 8 that never battled before on the platform. 4 of them, and they're in the top 8 tonight. So salute to all those producers that did that. Usually it's a difficult fight to get to the second round when you're first time on the platform and you've never tested out the terrain. But, salute to the 4 producers that made it to the second round and it's their first time on the platform. We're going to jump right into it. JL Beats versus Kalo. Pennsylvania, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, going against South Africa. JL Beats represent Pennsylvania. Kalo representing South Africa. JL Beats, first beat of this round, only beat of this round, is called Crazy Trap Beat. Let's do it. 45 seconds, just like a gun. I wanted to hear the whole 60, but sometimes it's short and sweet. So, JL Beats, 45 seconds of fire, called Crazy Trap Beat. All right, so let's get into Kalo's beat. This beat is called Testimony, 60 seconds. Let's do it. Wow. This is I heard that sample. Lincoln flipped that sample many moons back. But that was a dope stab at that same sample. Very churchy. We're going to have to do a 15-second on this one because this one is an interesting one. Yeah, let's do a 15-second on this one and see who's going to the top 4. JL Beats, let's get your 15 seconds. Beat was called Crazy Trap Beat. All right, so that was JL, fire, fire, fire. Kalo, let's do it once again, Testimony. That beat was hard. That beat was hard. That beat was hard. There's nothing to take away from it. The beat was hard. The sample was dope. He did a good job with it. But for some reason, JL's was a little heavier. There's something. JL's was a little heavier, even though it was short. It was a little heavier, and then the transition was dope. Energy wise, kind of like, high spirited, I guess you might call it. It's close though. Kalo, South Africa, did your thing. Definitely did your thing. But I think JL's was a little bit above, a cut above, a notch above. So we're gonna rock with JL beats on this one. We will see JL in the top 4, but Kalo, I would definitely love to have heard what you had for the finals. So hopefully you jump back on the platform. So any beats that didn't get played today, we can get played at the next battle, because I'd love to hear what else you had in the deck. Dope beats though. First time on the platform, South Africa, dope beats. I like what you had. But yeah, JL beats, we're gonna give it to you for this one, because I like what you did with that. All right. Up next we got Slick Ranger and Midnight Special. Slick Ranger, our Queens representative, going first. This beat is called ESTG Mean. All right, let's do it. Slick Ranger. I like that. I like that vibe. I like that. Midnight Special. Let's see what you got to say in response to that. This beat is called Give Me a Minute. We're going to give you exactly just that, a minute. 60 seconds, Midnight Special. Let's do it. Cali. Midnight Special. Salute to Cali. The beat was decent, but it was not enough to knock out Slick Ranger in this particular round. Slick Ranger just had a little bit more lethal beat for this round. Kind of smooth, like Midnight's beat was kind of smooth, mellow, very Cali. The beats I've heard all night from Midnight were very Cali, very laid back, very chill. But in battle mode, you got to come a little bit more aggressive with it. So yeah, Slick Ranger, we going to the top 4. Queens is going to the top 4, getting closer to the bag. Queens get the money, you know how they do. All right, and with that being said, we're going on to, we got 2 more matchups before we get to the top 4. We got Dexo Beats versus See the Freak up next. Dexo Beats, this beat is called Face It, 60 seconds. Let's do it. vibe. It's a vibe. Dexo Beats, Texas, representing Texas. Let's see what Cedar Freak has to say in response to that. 60 seconds. This beat is called Graves. 60 seconds. Let's do it.
Cedar Freak on the beat.
All right. As I said, you can recycle beats. If the beat is dope, you can play it again. Cedar Freak, we're gonna see you in the top 4. Dexo beat. The beat, nothing wrong with the beat. The beat was nice. It was dope. It was mellow, but that's not to take away points from you. The beat was still dope. It sat well, but Cedar Freak's beat was a little bit over the top. You know, the execution was just a little harder, battle wise, and that would probably mess people up in a live setting. That's a part of it too that I don't often mention, but it is a part of my calculation of a beat. How would this rate if it was on a live stage? You know, that's a part of my wiring, because 15 years it's always been live on the stage. So even though we're doing it online right now for the time being, I'm still wired to see how would this beat carry over if it was in front of a live audience. You know, so that's a little bit also of how I evaluate some of these beats. So with that being said, Cedar Freak, you was going on down the yellow brick road to the top 4. But Dexo Beats, very dope. I like what you had. It was mellow, but again, mellow doesn't mean you can't win. You can still win with mellow, but you know, you just wanted a little bit more cutting edge when it gets to the top, you know, top 4, top 8, and also think of yourself. If you've watched some of our past battles on stage, just think about if you were playing that beat on a live stage in front of a Just Blaze or Heat Makers or T Minus, Wonder Girl, whoever, Boy Wonder, you know, Southside, how that might carry over on stage in front of them live. You know, that's a factor in a beat battle, even though it's virtual and it's online, but it's still it's kind of mirroring what we would do on stage in a live setting. So salute to both producers. Salute to Dexo Beats. First time on the platform, and getting to the second round is a feat in of itself, because a lot of people don't do that the first time on the platform. So of the 8 producers, 4 of you guys made it to the second round, first time on the platform. So that in itself is deserving of a salute. All right. So salute to Texas. We're getting down to the last 2 producers before we wrap up. Who's going to be in the top 4 tonight? So far, we got JL Beats, Slick Ranger, and Cedar Freak in the top 4. We got one more spot, and we're going to find out after this. Lincoln the Crux versus Kid Marvel. It's going to be an interesting round. Lincoln the Crux, you going first. 60 seconds. Let's do it. that was Lincoln the Crux representing Botswana. You already know. Kid Marvel, you up next, representing North Carolina. 60 seconds. Let's do it. This beat is called Bulbs, like light bulb. Bulbs. That was Kid Marvel. That was Kid Marvel. I think I'm riding with Lincoln on this one, but I want to hear 15 seconds of that again. I just want to replay that moment in my mind once again. Just a quick 15-second snippet, and then we'll get down to the top four. Lincoln the Crux once again. 15 seconds. Let's do it. All right, 15 seconds from Lincoln. We're going to get to 15 seconds from Kid Marvel. Okay, so there you have it. The top four producers are going to be JL Beats, Slick Ranger, Cedar Freak, and I think Lincoln got that one. Kid Marvel's beat was dope. It wasn't hard enough, to topple Lincoln's beat. Lincoln's beat just had like the execution, the transitions. It was just too much. But Kid Marvel's beat was decent. The filtering game was on point. The melody, the vibe of it was cool. But yeah, it wasn't knocking enough to take out Lincoln's beat. So salute to Kid Marvel, North Carolina. Always comes through. The drums on the first round were crazy. I really, really love the drum game you had on the first round altogether. The whole 1, 2, 3 was dope. But yeah, Lincoln the Crux got this one. So Lincoln will be moving on to the top four.